Stand up for the champions. This is Star 103.5 FM. Welcome to the Sports Chats. My name is Jones, ADZI, Jones Adzi. Thank you so much for joining us. Our show is also live on Facebook. Get to Facebook, STARR 103.5 FM, and do join the show live. This morning, we have news from the Champions League for you. Yesterday, Manchester City received the beating of their life. They were dismantled and trashed. Yes, we'll be bringing you reactions from that game, bring you all the full results from the UEFA Champions League. We'll do a bit of tennis and then we'll get to the Champions League again, look at some of the fixtures coming up this evening. Don't forget that Arsenal are going to be in action and Aston Villa will be in action as well. But then yesterday was the birthday of Maestro Abedi Ayupele, and let's just start the show with a quote from him. He says, "You don't learn from winning, you learn from losing because it makes you stronger." So Abedi Ayupele says you don't learn from winning, you actually learn from losing because it makes you stronger. So let's just get straight into things because of time. And yesterday we saw Manchester City. They went all the way to Portugal to face Sporting CP in the Champions League. Don't forget that Sporting actually coached by incoming Manchester United coach Ruben Amorim. So soon to be Manchester United manager Ruben Amorim finished his last home game with Sporting Lisbon by leading them to a standing 4-1 victory over Manchester City, handing City their third consecutive defeat, a rare occurrence for Pep Guardiola. So Victor Gyökeres stole the show with a hat-trick, while Maximiliano Araujo added another goal shortly after halftime. And he came back, yes, Gyökeres came back to score two more goals, a penalty, to give their side 4-1 win over Manchester City. It was a glorious one for us United fans. So this victory is seen as one of Amorim's finest moments as Sporting coach, capped a 7-game winning streak and served as an emotional farewell, setting high expectations as he heads to Old Trafford in the end. Well, this is him. No, first of all, let's get to listen to a disappointed Pep Guardiola who says that there is so much emotions from his players, especially after they conceded the third goal.
We were very lucky, but then the second half we scored twice in the first minutes, and then the environment, everything helping us was an amazing night. Was a good moment. I think we all deserve it here. The board, the fans. We started so low 4 years ago, so it's amazing day.
What did you change at half time?
Lucky.
So actually, that is Ruben Amorim. Yes, incoming Manchester United coach. Big shout out to all Manchester United fans. Charlie, this is it. We go fail. Now let's get to listen to Pep Guardiola after that 4-1 defeat to Sporting CP.
Cannot say much when you lose 4-1. So the result is there. Congratulate Sporting de Lisboa for the game. We make, I think, a fantastic first half. Now we are struggling to score when we create, and we concede what the opponents not do much, especially Bournemouth side that they were much better. The other team, the first half was really good. From my point of view, we score a goal and we create a lot, but every pass, the simple things we miss sometimes, they can run and they punish us a little bit, and after, yeah. Can happen as initial for the second half, and after the third and the fourth we have to avoid it. So emotionally we were not stable enough, and this competition had to be stable. The 2-1 is 2-1. Many minutes happen, but we cannot give away the two actions, the third and fourth goal. We have to be emotionally more stable.
Right, so there you have Pep Guardiola, coach of Manchester City. They lost by 4-1. I don't know what Nadide will make of that. Nadide is a Manchester City fan. Okay, now let's move on to some other results. Yesterday, Xabi Alonso did not have a good welcome back to the Anfield as they lost 4-0 to Liverpool. We saw a hat-trick from Luis Diaz in there, and it was a brilliant one for Liverpool. Now let's get to listen to Xabi Alonso speaking after the game.
Yeah, for sure. Second half, comparing to the first half, was not good enough. I think that first 45 minutes we have competed really well. We have played well. We were able to have a good possession, maybe not creating that many chances, but as well defensively we were really intense. We really have a good organization. Second half, we started not having the ball in so good positions. We were not able to find the free player. So they were recovering the ball too easily, and because of that, we were not able to hold this intensity, and we dropped a little bit our tempo. And the first goal, it's been a consequence of that reason. They played the ball through too easily. We were not squeezing the line too quickly, and receiving the second one after just 2 minutes later. It was tough. We were not able to recover from that. We were not able to hold this 1-0 a little bit longer, 15-20 minutes, to be in the game a little bit longer. Receiving the 2-0 made things much harder, and at the end we tried to score the 2-1. Eckler made great saves, and with open spaces they scored those 2 more goals, 4-0. It's hard. The result probably is harder than the performance, but it is what it is. It's Champions League.
It is what it is. Coming in from Xabi Alonso, coach of Bayern Leverkusen, as they lost in the Champions League yesterday to Liverpool, the Reds. So Liverpool are doing well. Of course, I'll bring you the table, but let's also get to listen to the winning coach and Slot, coach of Liverpool.
Intensely, but we took more risk. We weren't afraid to play 1v1. They changed their tactics from what they usually do, so they overloaded the midfield a lot with a striker that wasn't a striker but played from the left wing. So there we adjusted a bit at halftime. We said just take the risk if we press to play 1v1 all over, and that's why we got the initiative, I think, apart from being a bit better on the ball than we were the first half.
Right, so there you have Anslot. Let me bring you full results from yesterday's Champions League games. And then we saw PSV beat Girona by 4-0. And then Slovan were at home and lost to Dynamo Zagreb by 4-1. Bologna were at home and lost to AS Monaco by 1-0. Borussia Dortmund beat Sturm Graz by 1-0. That game was not too good for investors because a lot of people expected many goals. So I'm sure that investors went for, the both teams to score over 1.5 option, but then it was just 1 goal for Borussia Dortmund. Celtic beat RB Leipzig by 3-1. Lille and Juventus played out a 1-1 draw. Liverpool 4, Bayern Leverkusen 0. And the biggest game here, another big game yesterday, was AC Milan taking on Real Madrid. And then Real Madrid lost by 3-1. Real Madrid were at home and they lost by 3-1. There was a penalty for Vinicius Jr. and that was the only goal Real Madrid scored. We saw Morata coming back to the Bernabeu to hunt his former side. So AC Milan 3, Real Madrid 1 at the Santiago de Bernabeu. And then of course Sporting CP beat Manchester City by 4-1. Okay, now let's move to fixtures for today. And then let's do the table. Let's do the table first. How are things looking like in the Champions League table before I bring you the fixtures? Okay, so guess who is on top? Liverpool are on top of this UEFA Champions League table with 12 points. So they are yet to lose a game and they have 12 points in that Champions League table. Sporting behind them with 10 points. AS Monaco third with 10 points. Dortmund are fourth with 9 points. Aston Villa are fifth. Aston Villa are going to play today. So if they can win their game and score, say, 3 goals, then they are going to go on top of the UEFA Champions League table. Manchester City, after losing yesterday, now lie sixth with 7 points. And then Brest, our favorite team, 7th with 7 points. Inter Milan 8th with 7 points. Arsenal are 9th with 7 points. Juventus are 10th with 7 points. Bayern Leverkusen are 11th with 7 points. 12th position Lille with 7 points. Celtic 13th with 7 points. Dynamo Zagreb 14th with 7 points. Barcelona are going to play today. 15th with 6 points. Benfica 16th with 6 points. Real Madrid 17th with 6 points. AC Milan 18th with 6 points. Feyenoord 19th with 6 points. Atalanta 20th with 5 points. And then 21st position, PSV with 5 points. Stuttgart 22nd with 4 points. PSG 23rd with 4 points, and then Spartak Praha 24th with 4 points. So Bayern have 25th with 3 points. You see Atletico Madrid at the 28th position, and Young Boys with no points, and then Slovan are down bottom of the table with 36 points. All right, to sum up the fixtures today, we're going to see Emery's boys, Aston Villa, in action today, and they're going to be traveling to Belgium to take on Club Brugge. For Emery, he believes that a win for them is a step into the top 8, and it means that they're going to be playing in the knockout round of the Champions League.
Playing in Villa Park, Champions League. After a long time, some players playing the second match in Champions League, but at home. And even more the possibility to get one step ahead in this competition, to be contender, to be in the top 8. And this is the really amazing objective we can achieve and we can face tomorrow. But if we are not playing 100% focus like we play.
Right, so there you have Unai Emery, coach of Aston Villa, ahead of that game today against Club Brugge. Well, Aston Villa midfielder Amadou Onana has also praised his coach Unai Emery and believes that he's added a lot to him.
I'm gonna answer the last bit of the question first. I think Unai's added a lot to my game. I think I'm a completely different player if we compare it to the last season at Everton. I think he's added bits to my game that I didn't have before, so I'm really, really grateful and thankful for that. My start has been good, but I think it could have been better. I can still improve on different aspects, different parts of the game. And
all right, then we are also going to see Inter Milan welcome Arsenal, the Gunners. Yes, the Gunners, they're not doing so well in the English Premier League this time around. Well, they are going to travel to Italy today. And here are the thoughts of Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta ahead of that game.
I think they have a really clear idea and identity, and that's for me the biggest strength of Inter, and that's full credit to their manager. And he has some very specific ideas, especially in ball possession, the way he moves the position of certain players, not certain players to occupy different spaces where it makes it tricky and unpredictable. But we face, to be fair, in the Premier League as well, a lot of tactical issues that we have to resolve, and hopefully tomorrow we're going to be able to do that as well.
Right, there you have Mikel Arteta, coach of the Gunners, Arsenal, as they take on Inter Milan. So Arsenal, Inter Milan at 8 p.m. and then at 8 p.m. as well, we'll see PSG take on Atletico Madrid. Big game for the night. Stuttgart taking on Atalanta. Final would welcome RB Salzburg. Red Star Belgrade would come up against Barcelona. Yes, Barcelona are playing the best football in the world right about now, and they're going to be taking on Red Star Belgrade at 8 p.m. Bayern would welcome Benfica at 8 p.m. as well. We'll see Sparta Praha take on Brest, our favorite team, and then Shakhtar Donetsk welcome Young Boys, and that game is at 5:45. And Aston Villa taking on Club Brugge would also be at 5:45. All right, it's still live here on Star 103.5 FM. It is the Sports Chats. My name is Jones ADZI. Okay, so now let's turn attention from the Champions League and move to tennis before I take leave of you, because yesterday, Coco Gauff confirmed her semi-final spot at the WTA Finals with a rare win over defending champion Iga Swiatek. So the American beat second seed Swiatek 6-3, 6-4 to join Aryna Sabalenka in the last four in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. So the result also means that Sabalenka would be would end the year, of course, at number one, as number two Swiatek can no longer catch her in the rankings. So it is only the second time Coco Gauff has defeated Poland Swiatek in 13 attempts. And she says, it feels great and believes that going into the game, she had a lot of confidence. Let's get to listen to Coco Gauff.
How does it feel? Yeah, it feels great. I knew going into the match, I actually, despite our head-to-head, I had a lot of confidence going in. I felt like I was playing great tennis, and even when I was playing a little bit sloppy, the games that I lost were still going to do. So that gave me confidence, and I knew if I could just find my game, which I actually didn't at the end, but I just if I stay solid, I knew I had the chance to close out the match. Honestly, just really from the ground and on the return serve, the first set, I think I had 3 straight games in a row with break points, and I didn't let that discourage me. I knew I was going to get it eventually, and even in the last game, I missed 2 foreign returns in that, and I just told myself, it's okay, I'll get the next one, and I did, so.
All right, there you have Coco Golf in the last 4 of the WTA finals. Of course, we bring you how the semifinals would go and probably the finals and who would win the WTA finals happening in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Okay, that should do it for sports this morning. The Sports Chat. My name is Jones, ADZ. Don't forget to join us on the game at 1 p.m. Yes, we'll bring you all the highlights, all the reactions. City, where Whitewashed were trashed by 4-1 after Evra said that Pep has destroyed the game. Yesterday, his team were destroyed by the incoming Manchester United coach. So this means a lot. We'll bring you all the highlights from the Champions League. We'll bring you the post-match reactions. And then the matches for today, we'll get to see what all the managers are saying. Of course, there's a segment for social media as well where we get to listen to what you are saying. We'll get to ask your questions. So don't forget to follow us on social media as well at Star FM. On X, Facebook, and then Instagram. My name is Jones, ADZI, and this is Star 103.5 FM. We outside.